Hello class, I am your teacher for today. You shall know me as Professor Cow. In today's lesson we will be learning about redstone. And that is all. Okay, so this is the first change. As you can see, you no longer have your option to change texture packs here. This is going to be for Minecraft Realms when it finally gets released, and your texture packs have now been moved into your options, like with Optifine. So I'm just going onto here. This is a map that I downloaded off of the Minecraft forums, and it basically explains redstone because I have no idea how to use it. So this is now 1.5 and on a go. So now if you can now drag. If you hold your left click and drag, it will evenly spread any items between the spaces that you drag it over. And then here's another feature. If you double click on the item, so just double click on it, you'll get the whole stack back. This works for anything that will stack. So yeah, this also works in crafting tables and so on. So I'm just going to put these in here and go onwards then. So this is new. This is all about naming mobs. So as you can see, this is currently named Mr. Pig for some reason. If I was to then rename him to I should. So if I rename him to that, and then I can place it, and then the name will be atop him when you're in a certain block range. This can be only be done in anvils, but you can also rename containers, such as containers or blocks, such as enchanting tables or furnaces. If you use a villager for this, it will also change the name at the top. So now we go into the Nether. When you enter it, you can now find new ores. So this is basically netherrack with white textures on it, and this, when mined, this gives you quartz. Quartz can be crafted like this to make a block of quartz, which then using 2 quartz slabs, which I'll show you in a minute, just there, can be made to use pillared quartz. Chisel quartz. You can also make pillared quartz with 2 quartz blocks and quartz stairs with the normal quartz layout. This is how you make quartz slabs, a lot like the pillared quartz. So here's something new. If you mine the netherrack, then smelt it in a furnace, you will then now get nether brick. Nether brick can be crafted to make nether bricks. So moving on. So this is the sort of thing you can do with quartz. So you can make pretty cool looking structures. It's a lot cleaner looking than iron blocks, for example. So yeah. So here's a couple of new things with redstone. The first thing is the redstone blocks. These are made using 9 redstone, so it's either a compressor for your redstone as storage, because you do get quite a lot of it, or it can be used as a constant redstone output, so it can be pushed around by pistons and things. So next up we have trapped chests. When opened, it creates a weak redstone signal, which is made stronger as more people open it. So this is crafted by using a chest and a tripwire hook. So yeah. Next up we have the hoppers. Hoppers are used by using 5 iron and a chest. So a hopper has its own internal buffering system. So if I take this emerald out of it, you can put it in there and it will immediately be put back in that chest. This also works by putting it in a chest on top. This, if I can throw it in properly, it also puts out a redstone signal while there is something in here, which can be used to turn on hoppers further down. So another way to do that is you can put something in here where it will immediately be put into here, but due to the redstone signal it will not move onto the chest. So it will stay in the hopper. You can also use systems like this for when you have a lot of transporter items over a long distance, where you can simply throw things in, like so. So a thing I forgot to mention earlier, if you press Control Q, it will throw a whole stack of whatever you are holding into, well, away. So this is just another thing demonstrating that you can throw items into the hopper, like so, and then it will get put into a chest below. So there's also another new item, which is called the dropper, a lot like a map that I did recently with a friend. So this is used with 7 cobblestone and a piece of redstone. And it's unlike a dispenser, so if I have a splash potion of regeneration in them both, unlike a dispenser, it will drop the item rather than throw it, allowing you to use it in adventure maps. So another couple of things with dispensers, they now ignite TNT when it gets dispensed, like so. If there's bone meal in a dispenser, it will do that. It will use the bone meal on a plant in front of it. And then if there is a flint and steel in front of a netherrack or another burnable item, it will set it on fire. Okay, so another new thing is armour is now auto-equipping. So as you can see, I'm now wearing leather armour, which was all in these dispensers. Back here. Yeah. So that's the new features with the dropper. Can't think of anything else from here. So we now have a few more items. So if I just grab all of these, so as you can see I have a couple of stacks of them, and there are now more pressure plates. So this is the heavy weighted pressure plate, and it is created using 2 iron ingots, and then there is also the lightweight pressure plate using gold ingots. So the heavyweight, you need to put about a stack to get to 2 blocks of redstone. So if I use both 54 stacks that I have on me, I will only get to 3 redstone blocks. Whereas if you use the lightweight, if I put 1 stack on, it'll have full redstone signal up to 5 blocks. So that's the new pressure plates. Now, they've also added the daylight sensor. The daylight sensor is crafted using 3 glass, 3 nether quartz, and 3 oak slabs. The nether sensor looks a lot like this, and when it is daytime, it will output a redstone signal. So if I do... Helps if I get it right. Fucking caps lock. Wow. I will get there eventually. So there, it is now outputting a redstone signal. So these can easily be reversed using a simple redstone mechanic to create a sensor that will tell you when it is night time. So another new block is the comparator. The comparator is made using 3 redstone torches, 3 smooth stone and another quartz. So the comparator will output redstone if there is a stronger input coming in from the stronger or equal input. It will, I am just reading this, so if input A, which is this one, is stronger or weaker than input B, which is over here, then it will output the difference, or it will repeat the signal between them. If input A is weaker, which it is, then the redstone output will not exist. It will also detect if there is anything in containers, and this can also be reversed, I believe. Maybe. Okay, maybe not then. I'm really not good with redstone, so by right clicking on it, so as you can see there are 2 functions. So there are a lot more changes to rail carts, minecarts even. A lot like if you're sitting in a minecart and log out, you no longer take the minecart with you. This also works with pigs and so on. So you can also get hopper minecarts. If they're travelling slow enough, they'll pick things out of a chest and put it into itself. For example, these seeds. This is created with a hopper and a minecart. So there is a new rail called the excavator rail. If this is created with 3 iron, 6 iron even a stick, 2 sticks, and a redstone torch. The excavator rail will activate the TNT minecart. This is a simple crafting recipe with a TNT and a minecart. So the TNT minecart gets ignited and it will do its usual 7 or whatever ticks it is. Killed a bat. However, it will not destroy rails, which I think is quite a good feature. So another new one is the snow layer blocks. So you can use this to create staircases or something else, and this is created with 3 snow blocks. So this is pretty well worked out, and the hitbox does not make you float when walking up it or down it. So yeah. Another new change has been made with beacon blocks, and 1 layer of whatever material is now 20 blocks, the second is now 30 blocks, the third is now 40 blocks, and then a 5th is now 50 blocks. So if I added the 5 layers, I'd be able to stand all the way back here. So that's a nice new feature. The mobs have also got an AI, so they will not be able to walk over rails unless they are physically pushed or a hit. So I can push it over, but it won't walk over voluntarily. This will stop any mobs from getting onto your rails and pushing you back. So skeletons and zombies are even harder to fight now. So zombies will now alert other zombies if they see you. And also, when they're set on fire, they can set you on fire too. They will come to you when that you shoot them with an arrow, and they are also got more health. So, skeletons will now shoot you from 16 blocks away, which has hit this red wall. So, he'll now look at me, and he'll try and shoot at me. They also deal 1 heart now. So, yeah. What the oh. That's awkward. Huh, random missing block. See, as you can see, the map creator has used a lot of redstone blocks to create this map. So, the spawn rates are now affected by the moon, so I'm not sure how that works, but I'm guessing a bigger slime will spawn if it's a bigger moon. So there are more commands, so you can now use an effect which are all written in this book. There are 20 effects. You can also use scoreboards, and you can also do /test4. So these are quite good. So new mobs like spider jockeys and spawners can now be stacked like spider jockeys, and they'll end up like this. So these can be made using spawners, and yeah. If you watch Seth Blink's recent video, he made a spawner demonstrating how you can use it to make a Minecraft rocket. So yeah. So this is a map made by this guy, the Wheeze. I did not help him making this map in any way. I just simply downloaded it off the Minecraft forums to make this update video better. So yeah, I've been Madcow, and I hope you enjoyed my videos. Please leave a like and favourite. Goodbye.